Oh my god, what is it? That is nasty. Oh, and it had friends. Of course it had friends. Okay, so what do we got here? We have forged path to being both. Kind of. Where is? God, there's so many. This Theodora. So I wonder if we leave Theodora, you know, what they end up with when we leave Theodora, you know. Dari survivors. This is where we need to make our way to Krenach. But we'll definitely go. We'll definitely go here first. Or will we go here first? We'll make our like way. Yeah, we'll do it on the way. Lord Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we're dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in the individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. Jeez! The tech priests have performed the rites of the machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirit's obstinacies and defiance. Their reports claim that the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, the complaints about the malfunction of thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that only the machine's spirit tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. Okay. my ship is haunted. It's truly haunted. It's a sentient haunted ship. And I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. Nothing. Okay. Yeah. I need scrap before I get into any more fights. Bones in the desert. Oh, hello. After analyzing the Olga data, the officers were surprised to discover that the planet was once covered with oceans. Long ago, an unknown catalysm caused the seas to dry out and turned the world into a lifeless desert. The most amazing discovery of all was the skeletal remains of colossus oceanic organisms, some large enough to be seen from orbit. Life is fragile, even for creatures this enormous. I don't see any. I'm scared that I'm just gonna get like a dowry ships coming in. None. Nope. Sex Imperial cult. Really wish it wouldn't like bugger off like that. There are sects in the Imperial cult whose adherent believes transgressors will be punished after death on a burning planet. This world could serve as one such purgatory. Is she suggesting we keep it in our database and be like, well, we're just going to send it to this planet? Can I not go here? Let's go. Let's go. Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We have received word that there's been a sighting on the lower decks. Another sighting of Lady Theodora? Like, another sighting? The messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate, and what's especially disturbing There were mentions of Dira Tlass being present at the scene. Oh my gosh, what is Dira doing there? Dira broke into micro beads, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her. She broke her micro bead? But Lord Captain, Adira is a psycho and we are in the warp. You are the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment. And if you do not, we will never see Adira again. I beg you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter. I will deal with it personal. I need the exact location. Right away, Lord Captain. What is Adira doing? Yes, this seems acceptable. Of course she's in there. She's probably hoping that it is Lady Theodora. I think that it's the ship causing the manifestations. You know, because the ship maybe is, I don't know, grieving?
My success is an irrefutable.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
No, I get the feeling.
These rumors about Lord Captain Theodora. Surely you do not believe them?
No, I believe them. I believe them. They're true. She's there. You see her, right? And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics, traitors, thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader herself, who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valancius is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lump and inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers, as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue traitor. We meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and every time I've left behind has gone to this nonentity. Argenta's eyes sparked with fury. Warp illusion, be gone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relic, portent, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. At the sight of this terrifying Theodora, Abelard's face turns sickly pale. Throne, spare us from the cursed apparition of this arch-enemy. Or is that what you are truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heartbeat is pounding, Viserion. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. We have already met. Of course, girl, for it was I who gave the order to bring you here, to my ship. Oh, how I rue that decision now, and how I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal. Abelard whispers hurriedly into you. How can this be? It is the same vision as on the officer's deck, and entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting, and why does it remember that what the real Lady Theodora did? Alas, my glorious voyage through life has ended in the dullest possible way, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my girl. I am still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who failed me. Theodora bares her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. Where is Adira? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Adira? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys. I cleaned up after her antics. I provided her with everything she could have dreamed of. Oh, I had great plans for the poor little Adira. What do you want with me, and why are you waiting for me? Theodora wearily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? And from my little Adira, no less. And once I appeared here, of course, I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. You are not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There is no coming back from that. I'm dead. How is that? I am no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see. I speak. I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for all those who failed me, I have already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears spilt for the unsaid and undone. I am the terror of who she failed to turn the tide of fate, and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring the worlds to ruin. If you are Theodora, then tell me, who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer or to leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little girl. I will send you back into the abyss you crawled out of. You! Of all the people to ever threaten me, you are the most pathetic girl. All that you possess now was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift, and you are incapable of holding on to it. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me, my brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You, who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Oh, she is an angry ghost. She is an angry ghost. Abelard, we need to phone the Ghostbusters.
Why?
The cup negated by the
Haven't I
door is no
studied
different
hard
from
enough?
others in the bay, but when you glance at the screen, a strange feeling of wrongness washes over you. People remains here, hideously mutated. Flesh seemed to have melted at the edges and is thickly coated with stinking mucus. Oh, there is a worker over there. Let's go down here. Let's figure out what's going on. Excuse me, Mr. Worker. Wait. He has no head. Where is your head? Where's your head at? Huh? Huh? But where did it go? I saw it right here. Well, your head? Hurry, hurry before the Lord Captain gets angry. Where's your head? Lord Captain herself has come down to us. Oh, there she is again. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Why are we... Oh, there's a deer. Okay, hold on. Hey. Well, this is some horror stuff right here. Like, the wolves are bleeding. Okay, let's figure out what's going on here. Are we gonna fight? Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Adira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, girl. My little Adira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain? Adira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close, you can see that the base of one of Adira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No, wait, Lord Captain? Lady von Valancius? Adira raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Adira's cheek. You came back. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaches out to tenderly stroke Adira's hair. Poor little Adira. There, there. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately. Your pleas carried to the very depth of the warp itself. The smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Adira's scalp, meeting no resistance.
Can I fall back now?
Adira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Adira breaks into a strangled scream, and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Adira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The sister of battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. Argenta, stop! Argenta wrinkles her nose at your shouted command and lowers the weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. Adira, snap out of it or I'll shoot you myself. Adira steals for a moment and then she pleads in a piteous, almost childlike voice. Lord Captain, help me. Damn it. Theodora shoves the psyker away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die. Die for the delectation of my lord. Oh my god, what is it? That is nasty. Oh, and it had friends. Of course it had friends.
Arrogance will be your downfall.
Of course it had
Make a
friends.
suitable sacrifice.
Oh wait, hold on. No, we'll go straight up there. We'll get our lord. Where have we got sister? Whoa, what are you doing all the way down there? Oh. And how are you going to shoot Adira from all the way down here? Oh great, you haven't moved up at all. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, front line. We'll put front line there. Wait, what does front line do again? It's gonna give him bonus armor. So let's put front line here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Back line. God, wouldn't it be great if we could have back line here?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I think we should mend some reality. Okay.
Request approved.
And then we'll put our stuffs.
Running binary override.
Can't do that. We'll do one shot. Yeah, let's go. Please don't miss. Yay!
Request approved.
I will bathe this battlefield in
She'll get there
righteous
eventually.
fury.
It's fine.
Doubt is for the weak.
She can still shoot from here,
I'll
though.
do it. Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Did they get their heads back? They did. What are we doing with the workers, though? I think we're just murdering them, though, aren't we?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
She's going insane.
Such is the will of chaos. I bring ruin.
Okay. Can I have a go? Ooh. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Do we do nothing? Can we do a sliver? I got Abelard's health is in the way. That's a
At
bit
your
better.
beck and call. It will be done.
I love the echoing. It will be done.
Victory is imminent.
Out of my way! I serve the ruinous powers!
Could turn her to just basically annihilate them.
Get me a target.
Okay, let's do Reckless Strike.
For the throne's glory.
Let's make myself beef. Oh, maybe not. Oh. We should be really careful with that. Okay, we're okay.
Let's see to it. Naturally. Let's see to it.
I've faced worse than this. Who, if not me?
There is so much going on right now.
On it. I'll see to it personally.
I don't know if I could. If it's a 2, it might. Ooh, we can.
I won't object to it.
And I want the extra go. The extra go is
Someone's
great.
death wish is mine to grant. For the throne's glory.
And of course, please don't miss.
Who? if
Please
not
don't
me?
miss. Good. So if I put her
Step
here
aside. The navigator is coming.
and is it gonna? No, it is. It isn't. Hold on, before I. It isn't. Let us.
A little fur painted black.
God, it didn't actually.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
I think we've got other guys coming up though, so I don't want to.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
That's what I mean. We've got this poor lady down here who's like, I'm just down here chilling.
As the Emperor commands.
I think she can get her extra go as well.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
You're not gonna never go. Please don't use any of your psycho powers, because, you know, we're in the warp. Please.
Crush the feeble.
Well, that's rude. Oh.
Ruinous powers.
At your beck and call.
I don't think it really matters. Yeah. We're just gonna hit.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
I don't know.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Please don't. Not right now.
Not sanctioned to do this. Let's see to it.
Oh, you missed? Please don't miss.
I
Come on.
won't object to it.
Thank you.
But of course, Lord Captain.
I'll brush this off.
I can't have enough go. And Pascal can't move, so there's no point unless I make her have a go. Oh wait, she doesn't have that anymore. I got rid of it. God damn.
That
Nope.
is foolishness.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Do you though?
I'll see to it personally.
Yep. I was expecting all the misses. She did, but just, you know.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. Request approved.
Okay, put that there.
Override.
Essentially now we're just trying to move everyone around. Though I feel like...
Request approved. Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binaric override.
Get him! We missed. Oof. That's right, she's stunned. God. Ooh, that was a nice hit.
I'm enraged.
I'd like to rage. Wait, wrong game.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
Okay, that's that done. Oh wait, it birthed babies. God damn it, it birthed babies. That's just rude.
Let's see to it. The Inquisition sends their regards.
I don't know if I can reach. No. Okay, running back up here.
It's as good as done.
Give me. Right, hold on. Just, that's handy. Do this one.
For Von Valancius!
And then. Big ol' sweeps. Wait.
Victory is imminent.
We missed! Have another go.
At your beck and call.
Oh, one was nearly dead.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Just gonna buff him. I'm sorry, you're fine. You're fine.
Faith shields me.
Guided by faith. Faith without deed.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It will be done.
Adira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips, and then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Argenta trains her weapon on Adira and watches you closely. This abomination claims that you called her. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old, good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting and tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I called for help, and she came. Adira groans and clutches her head. Damn it! Why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up! Shut up! The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Yes, Titania von Shire. I did it a couple of times when I had had too much to drink. At the time I thought I heard a voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear. I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her there. Adira bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. You hear the warp whispering in your head, and you answered, are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly starts talking to you inside your head? How could I not try to reach her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment, and when the next she begins to speak, it is in a barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out towards us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind, day after day, choking me with guilt. And you know what? The one on the officer's deck? I don't know what that was, but this time here, this was the product of my guilt. An accuser straight out of my own mind. Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned, the crew lost their minds. Indira breaks off, but Lady Von Valancius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here, it was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Indira stretches her lips into a helpless smile, looking past you. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on mid-deck, Adira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families. You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in it, admit what you are. Shut up, Adira moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. Sometimes the psyker's first manifestation leads to their deaths, and the deaths of many others. But if a psyker possesses inordinate willpower and discipline, they can stave off their fall for some time. Adira has been alive many years already, a laudable achievement and a stroke of incredibly good fortune, but the forces of the warp will ultimately devour any psyker deprived of the Emperor's protection. The fact that these manifestations are growing more powerful is a clear sign that the end is near. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Adira turns sharply to face you. Tadia von Shire, I know after everything I have done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. It's just I'm not at my best, you see, but maybe we can find a way to replace my implants or some other remedy. A better one. Lady Von Valancius said that such things could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. Until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. And what will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? Adira swallows and straightens. I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady Von Valancius knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more oscura, nothing. And I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. She determinedly wipes the tears and the blood from her face. I want to help you, Adira. We'll think of something. I get it. Do you know what? I get it. She is, in terms of the law, she is heretical. She doesn't necessarily serve the God Emperor. But I don't believe that she really serves Chaos. Or, Xenos or anything. She serves whoever looks after her. And that was Lady Von Theodora. That was Lady Theodora. So, I want to help you there, but we'll think of something. Lyra covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you, Titania von Shire. I will let you down. You are making a mistake. A mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Indira last now. Indira awkwardly shakes out her stained clothing. I think I'd better, with your permission, Lord Captain. She sways and takes a step back and faints. Lord Captain, the Voxmaster's shaken voice comes over the comm bead. I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presumed you have brought the situation under control and waiting further instructions. I got rid of the warp illusions. Adira is alive. Bring her to the Churigans and have them see to her. You hear an unconcealed relief in the Voxmaster's voice. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. She got up. She's fine. She got up.
Keep your wits about you.
When I was a child, I was once initiated into some of the mysteries of tech ministry. I still have questions that you might be able to answer, Magos.
The imparting of knowledge to laity who lack the proper initiation is an unfortunate necessity, not a sign of trust. I am not at liberty to divulge the mysteries granted to me when I received my rank.
Okay, well that is a shame. Oh, we haven't replenished our grenades and such. We should definitely replenish our grenades. It's taking its time. I don't know what to do. See, I just, it's just not in me to be completely evil. But I do want to keep all the companions. So basically, we were warping to another system when all this happened. I wonder if it's worth going back to football at some point. And if it's easier to warp back to than... Oh, what's this? Hostile objects looking to... I don't know if I can fight. I've already exploded. Traces of meteorite. The ship's augurs have detected a non-native mineral cluster on the planet's surface, probably the remains of an ancient asteroid shower. The substance is valuable, but collecting it will not be easy. The asteroid sits right above numerous underground caverns. The ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable, and likely not bear the weight of a large group of humans, let alone a shuttle. Take the risk! Yes! The crew's expertise made it possible to collect the minerals without disturbing the ancient caverns. Is that what we got for that? Oh no, we got some... What is plasteel for? I don't even know what plasteel's for. Framework and impairment... They all require... Okay. How many we've got? We've got... I might place that there, right? Visions. Oh, what's this? Not explored. Oh, we've got another one. So we've got 2 of those now. Alright, let's go figure out here. Let's save it. Oh, gosh. Please. I could be making a terrible mistake here. How many is there? 1, 2, 3? Okay, we could be okay. Of course, they got the upper hand. We might not actually be okay. So if I... No, that'll just go down here. I would need to be... I always feel like these battles are a lot slower. But I do feel like I need to pay, you know, like, more attention. Wait, I could just explode here, could I not? No, it has to make certain... No! That's my torpedoes! Okay. We're missing Master Felix. Ah, it's coming straight for me. Ooh, this could lower our shields completely here. I missed! Haha! All 3 torpedoes. No. Okay. That is... Wrap into it.
The void shield falters. Brace for impact.
But we're okay. Alright. Now we have to try and chase these dudes. Because these dudes are out. These dudes are gone. There's no way I'm catching up.
Blessed
Yeah.
are the faithful.
Oh, we got some more scrap at least. That was unsatisfying. I wanted to destroy all of them, but you know, we managed to get some of it. Gosh, all that for nothing. All that for nothing. Oh wait, what am I doing? No. We're fine. We'll save it. We're good. Okay, let's go back here. All that for what? A bit of scrap and some experience. Ooh, I like that. That was a bit. Right, so we were actually heading up this way. Chart new courses. My buttons are not working. Aha. Like I said, we were gonna go on our way. We'll have some safe, fingers crossed, warp travel. No problems! Woo!